Okay, so we all know Red Zone Cell Max changes typing every turn. That's kind of his whole gimmick, right? And we also know that this gimmick essentially screws over Giant Form characters, since that ability cancels Giant transformations, right? But what happens when you bring a full Giant Form team and give the team 2 additional Giant Form transformations? Let's find out. Okay, so I should probably explain what the hell this team is. This is basically just a meme team that I've been using to screw around in Red Zone since we have unlimited attempts right now. All characters have a guaranteed Giant Form transformation when certain conditions are met. Metal Cooler, Cumber and Tapion transform when you are under 50% HP. Piccolo Jr. does the same at 60% HP starting from the 4th turn, and Great Ape Vegeta and Orange Piccolo have an active skill to transform. You already know this probably, but the most broken aspect of multiple turn Giant Form transformations is that the enemy can't use any of their special skills the turn after you've transformed, since the Giant Form cancels all of these abilities, so they can't super, they can't do AoEs, none of that shit. The issue with Cell Max though is that he essentially changes phases every turn, so your Giant Form only lasts one turn always. But if you have other characters on rotation that can transform, they will transform, and you can basically get back-to-back Giant Form transformations against Cell Max. Now, Tapion, his leader skill gives you an extra transformation to every character that has a Giant Form transformation, so active skills like Orange Piccolo are not effective, but still on a full Giant Form team you can basically create a chain of multiple back-to-back Giant transformations where every character does 3 transformations in turn 1, and that was kind of the goal of this one. So first I had to get under 50% HP, I managed to do that. I wished I could have done this in one turn, but unfortunately Piccolo Jr. is just so broken that he could tank. And now see, Tapion does back-to-back transformations to a Rudegarn. Now guess what, he can do one or more of those, after that his 3 charges are completely depleted. And thankfully he transformed against STR Cell Max, so he can actually do a little bit of damage and not just tickle him. That's kind of another thing about Cell Max. He has extra damage reduction against typings that are not super effective against him, so really those Giant Forms don't really do that much, but if you have like 27 Giant Form transformations in one fight, even they can chip away at itself over time, especially because you also have broken units like Piccolo Jr. on the team, who even in his base form already does a ridiculous amount of damage, and even in his Giant Form he has the super effective against all types, so yeah. So this was a really close run actually. It was my first try actually for this team, but so for that, in that aspect it actually went better than I expected, but still was kind of close. But I used AoEs, so right now on this turn I'm basically untouchable. Cell Max cannot hurt Piccolo Jr. or Orange Piccolo or Giant Ape Vegeta whatsoever, and Tapion has 50% damage reduction as is, so with the Whis he has 90% and is basically untouchable, so nothing can really happen. And it's really good that I stay below 50%, because now on the next turn I have 3 Giant Form characters, so next turn is going to be taking quite a while, but it is going to be absolutely hilarious. Okay, first off, Piccolo Jr. is going to use his Giant Form, so basically the best character on that turn transforms first, and it's actually perfect because it's against the Tech Cell Max, so he does, or he doesn't suffer from the damage reduction against Cell Max, and yeah, he just beat the shit out of Cell Max basically. He can do additional attacks as well. I gave him some additionals, hidden potential system, but unfortunately I'm kind of unlucky with him when it comes to doing additionals, but yeah. Now for the second one, this isn't even close to over for Cell Max. He has still quite a few beatings to take from this turn. But yeah, this was basically the whole thought process behind this team. I also have another run against Red Zone Broly, which I'll upload later on, where I basically just cancel everything that he does, and Broly basically can't hurt me whatsoever. Like, this giant form team is actually really, really stupid when you think about it, because the enemy basically can't do anything against this team as long as you play your cards right, and and it's not even as good as it could be, because on JP we get 2 more broken AZAs for this team in AGL Great Ape Turles, and also Super Baby 2, he will EZA soon on JP. And I mean, those 2 additions also really help a lot on this team, because aside from the Piccolos and maybe Metal Cooler, this team isn't really all that good, to be honest. I mean, Tapion, if you use an item, you basically are untouchable with him, but Great Ape Vegeta isn't exactly a weapon of mass destruction on this team, and Combo I basically just brought because I have nothing better. So, yeah, but still, this team is pretty fun. It takes, of course, for ages to finish fights, but it's kind of funny just watching the enemy just get pummeled without them being able to hurt you at all. And I mean, the giant form does some damage still, so it's not completely a waste of time. And yeah, this is now the 4th transformation, so we're not even halfway done right now. Yeah, this is kind of crazy. Yeah, you can touch me, Sermax. Sorry. I'm definitely gonna try this team out against the new Syn Shenron stage, which drops soon on global, because he and his little AoEs are also really annoying to face, and I wonder if he will be as annoying to fight when you can't super me, so he can't lower your defense, and you also can't do his stupid little AoEs, so you can better protect your weaker units, since his normal attacks aside from that aren't really that threatening. And yeah, I think that will be a really fun video. Now this is the 3rd turn with Hero Dagon, so we are basically 6 out of 9 now. Yeah. Let me know what you guys think about this run. So far I had a lot of fun with this team, not gonna lie. It's kind of something to look, it's kind of a bit different from the usual, and I like these more exotic teams, or these more meme teams, I guess. Yeah, I kind of don't really know what else to say right now. Just enjoy the rest of the video where Cell Max basically just gets pummeled again and again and again and again, and